stream set up and started here. We are getting back to Sea of Stars. Last night we did quite a bit, really good chunk of the first part of the game. So with the first part of the game, we did a lot of really cool stuff. We beat up a dinosaur drummer, looked like a prog rock drummer that was a dinosaur. We beat him up. We learned how to power up, beat scorpions, how to beat down the crystal crabs. This is a really beautiful game. It has an amazing soundtrack. There's a lot of redacted. I do want to just kind of start out by, letting everybody know that this game is in a demo phase, and this demo is more guided towards showing what the game will be about. So it's not a finished product. The finished product's not going to be out until 2022. This is pre-alpha to give an idea of more like what they're going for with this game. So this is kind of gives you a good idea of what they're going for, get people hyped, get people really excited for when the game here comes out in 2022. We're going to take a minute before we kind of get going, let the stream kind of start going, just kind of chat a little bit about things. Really kind of getting back to the streaming thing after having been off of streaming for a while. Really had an exciting time last night. We're going to be doing a lot of different types of streaming in the future. So what we want to do is just kind of start it off with this demo, get to the second part, climb this Torment Peak, the most RPG mountain name ever. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game. All right, so here we go. I can definitely continue, just because I kind of like there is some new people. We're definitely going to kill those crabs tonight. I promise that. We're going to really wreck some crabs tonight. For those who weren't there yesterday, I just wanted to kind of like go through this. I'm not going to read it all off again, but just kind of give an idea of like some of the cool systems they have, where you can switch between characters. If you time your attacks, you can do a lot of extra damage. You can charge up every time you hit them. You're going to get these little kind of floating blobs around them, and you can use that to power up and make your attacks, your spells, everything really a lot stronger than it already is. You can also do stuff as like they'll have locks on them, and you can make what they're going to do to you weaker by kind of hitting all those commands. Like in this case, hitting them with a normal attack. Terrain's really traversable. You can rest. Resting yesterday, we saw Sun Kid do some push-ups. We saw a lot of him poke at the fire. It's kind of fun how each of the resting scenes is a little bit different in the areas you're in. And that's kind of how you heal between big battles and things, or before major ones. Chests are what you'd expect chests to be. And then, yeah, you kind of can do things like you can get trinkets and stuff that power you up. So that's just kind of the basics of the game. Again, this is all work in progress. It's really pre-alpha. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and get into Torment's Peak, get into the second half, the back half of this demo tonight. I'm going to exit out to the world map, just kind of to start, just to give people who might not have been here the other night an idea of kind of the game world and stuff. What I love is it has this really strong, like I said, it's a retro RPG, but it really has that Chrono Trigger map feel where you're walking between places. And we can't go to these places yet that are question marks, but you have that same like walking the world map from area to area while you do your exploring. Yeah, kid did push-ups in the park today. Maybe he is Sun Kid. Maybe this is all simulation. For those of you who might not have been here yesterday, these are our handsome Squidward friends. They got spears. They hang out in this beautiful sea village. And I love them. We got old squid people, lady squid people, non-binary squid people. They're really interesting nomadic people. And then over here is the single most important character. As he's an elder. He's a grandpa. He was too lazy to look for his hide-and-seek grandkids who've been hiding forever. So yesterday I helped him out finding his little kids. And yeah, they really love their hiding spots. And they wish their grandpa would hide. Their grandpa's really old, so yeah, hopefully they spend some time with him. All right, we're gonna get back over to Torment Peak. I couldn't mention it enough yesterday. I'm still going to mention it again today. The soundtrack on this game, like one of the composers did the music for Chrono Trigger, but just in general, Sabotage Studio got some amazing composers in on this game. But this island is really cool. We're going, I don't know if this temple over here is going to be connected to that big kind of troll statue or if Torment Peak here is, but I just kind of really love the giant kind of almost Buddha-like troll statue here. So yeah, I mean, what games have been other people been playing lately? You know, this is obviously what I'm jumping into again tonight because it's a demo. We did a cool puzzle here yesterday. But yeah, I'm really curious what other people in chat, what people are playing, what they're really vibing on right now. Oh, okay. Spooky Torment Peak it is. Chooks. Yeah, for those of you who don't know about Chooks, it is a game on Steam you can get where you raise really magical chickens, and it is great. Cheeky Chooks, like Juicebox is saying there. Yeah, I did see that, Val. Hey, don't be so judgmental. All right. I really like this ominous vibe. Oh, all right. I'm already missing our scorpions because I'm not big fan of Toothy Blobber here. Um, Bile Pile. Bile Pile. Ugh. Get my shields up because we're not sure what to expect, and then kind of just start bashing on them to get an idea of what Blob Pile's all about. Gonna go ahead and power up really early on and just try to get this guy taken care of with the my son kid's version of the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, I have not played World of Warcraft since raiding in Kata. So not really familiar with current WoW, although I saw the trailers for the expansion coming out, and I have to say for the first time in a long time I've been tempted by WoW. But we will be streaming Elder Scrolls here, Elder Scrolls Online in the near future, which is kind of my MMO choice at the moment. Oh, thanks, Synthad. Thanks for listening on your stereo. We truly are living in the 80s in the future. Also, Fleshmancer is a great villain name, I have to say. Prepping for the pre-patch and WoW, really cool. Yeah, I'm worried about trying to manage multiple MMOs, so I'm trying to avoid. What the? All right, Twiggy header here. Let's see what got the surprise attack on it. Just gonna power up from the get-go on this one and sleuth. Yeah, this thing looks to be all bones and muscle and face crabs, so not a fan. But easy enough to kill. Honestly, we struggled more with the crystal crabs the other night. Oh, there we go. There's a way across. Oh, this is kind of cute. Little eyeball skelly critter. What are you? You're the Cyclop. All right, well, sorry, Mr. Cyclop. Oh, maybe not. Hit you with the Kameha. And that's all she wrote. So yeah, how's everybody in chat? Ooh. All right, we can light up the crystals. Was there any crystals back here we could have lit up? No, not really. Yeah, how's everybody in chat doing tonight? I'm glad I can entertain you on your car ride, Synth Dad. All right, let's one of these little terrain-based things. Okay, let's climb up here, see what this is about. Looks kind of important. Oh, okay, platforms. I wonder if I can get over to that vine. Nah, not from up here. Okay, they do move. That's kind of cool. Do you like the kind of Zelda-esque puzzles that they're gonna have in this game? They're really kind of pretty exceptional. Like, again, it's not a finished product, but you get the idea of what they're going for here, and I think it's really cool. I have not seen Eurotrip in forever. I remember it being really funny, but it's always been one of those films that I never went back because sometimes you know how you go back to old films or TV and it doesn't hold up or is suddenly when now that you know more, it's a little more problematic. So I'm glad to hear that Eurotrip holds up. It kind of surprised us the sort of thing that does. Oh, they're in the dark, but we know our scorpions. We know those beady little eyes. But we are much stronger than we were before, so. Yeah. Right, so yeah, we're really taking on these scorpions. I'm kind of saving uh, her MP for when we're in battles where I know we're going to need that shield, since the MP doesn't charge up. The SP actually rather doesn't charge between battles, and I'm pretty sure we can wreck some scorpions. Yeah, I think my favorite movie from back in the day, and never watched number two, but I watched it recently and it actually holds up, is Zoolander, the original. Definitely not the problematic second one. And yeah, I was really happy that held up. Still really good, funny movie. Still not fully sure what our shards we've been getting do, but I'm sure we will find out. Maybe. It might be a redacted sort of situation. You never actually watched Zoolander or something? I would, it's back in, you know, Owen Wilson wasn't just phoning in or doing family movies, and Ben Stiller at his funniest. Like, I highly recommend Zoolander to anyone who hasn't seen it. Older movie now, but it's still quite funny and holds up really well. Got more of those floaty two-headed dudes. All right, here they come. Let's see if we can fight them from here. No, it does not look. It just looks like they're there to spook us. So we'll beat up the skeleton eyeball. Oh no, they did spook us, but not how I anticipated. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to hit those guys with magic. But this guy, oh nope, also resisted. I think we'll. It's a bigger battle, and we're kind of low health, so we'll go ahead and power up and really get the lunar shield going, so that we don't have to worry about damage on this fight. All right. So now that we have our shield up, we'll just kind of keep hitting them and get charged up so we can hit them with some more powerful magic. Even though they are resisting, the shields will help us get charged up. And also, we want to try to get that eyeball guy's attacks interrupted. I think we have like a weird fleshy little shield on that guy up there too. So let's charge up. Oh, that's right, we don't have enough SP for Moon Ring, so hopefully this will still bust through. It did. Done for. Killed him. Leveling up. So yeah, I was talking about retro RPGs a little bit yesterday too, but anybody else have great retro RPGs that they like? They could be Super Nintendo era, NES era, even modern ones like this that are kind of inspired by, but not actually from that era. We need to get Zale healed real bad. So I'll charge him up and get him with a big heal. Pong. Never be better than Pong. So I hear your feelings on Pong, but what do you think about I'll raise you a Pong and I'll go with a Minesweeper. I was talking to somebody earlier about Minesweeper, watched them actually stream it a bit. I think Minesweeper may still be the world's greatest game. Oh, that guy evolved. That's kind of weird. Smash that button, get him destroyed. When you're talking about Dragon War, you mean the original for NES, Synthad? Oh wow, that's pretty intense to be able to do dungeons without torches at all in the that old NES. The Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest, the original ones were super hard in the NES era. Yeah, another cool feature for those who weren't at the stream yesterday that you can do is you actually have a little bit of control besides just the stats that go up on how you want to strengthen your character. I've been having a little bit of trouble with life, but I feel like killing things faster. Good offense is the best defense. We're going to keep that trend up with Val. For this guy, though, I think magic attacks have to be the way to go. Even though I don't know, I feel like getting defenses up a bit, especially magic defense, is actually going to be good for him. All right, so keep going through this dungeon. Yeah, my favorite of all time is Final Fantasy VI, but honestly, my favorite memories ever playing a game is when I was a kid. Of all games, Legend of Zelda 2, completely different than the first, but when my mom and dad they first split up, one of the big things my dad did to kind of bond with me was play games. So we played Mega Man 3, Super Mario Brothers 3, and that Zelda 2. We'd like kind of trade off lives, and so that's still like my fondest memory of any game. Probably even though it's not like hardcore RPG is what got me truly hooked on RPGs even now. Probably should have spread that power out, but I feel like just having Val wreck face was the way to go there, and then hit this one with a charged up Sunblast. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI will always have a special place in my heart out of all the Final Fantasies because ensemble cast, different storylines. It just the villain actually wins halfway through. Spoiler alert: the game's really old though. Um, just it was so unique. The setting and everything about it was so unique that I think of all the Final Fantasies, and I've loved most of them, not all of them, most of them. Six will always have that special kind of place in my heart. A lot of people uh, play the old Super Nintendo games will swear by Earthbound because humor and it's a great game. Some people are Secret of Mana fans. That looks like you're a Chrono Trigger fan, and those are all games. I loved every single one of them. But Final Fantasy VI to me is like the pinnacle of the Super Nintendo era of RPGs, I think. But all the other ones like so close, it's hard to hard to say that. Just I remember rushing home from school, getting off the bus in middle school, uh, being ancient as I am, and to get on the Super Nintendo to pick back up where I left off in the morning before school. So, all right, looks like we have to get another. Oh, there it is. It's right over there. Yeah. Dirty little secret about me and Earthbound is I actually didn't play Earthbound until I was emulating it much, much later after it came out. I just don't know why I never got it. Everybody said it was great. It just never ended up picking it up way back in the day and playing it. And then eventually, got around to it later in life, and I'm really happy I did. A lot of those games, like if you can deal with the kind of slower combat, turn-based stuff, it doesn't have a lot of the modern quality of life stuff that games like this have. But if you can deal with that, I always recommend people going back in those, especially they as many times as they've been re-released and stuff. It's pretty easy to find a copy of them, and I think they really hold up story-wise and things. As long as you're the sort of person who enjoys and can handle kind of a little bit of dated systems and stuff. What's up, Sith Dad? So like, oh shit, what up? These crystals get this place lit up. Oh, more of our skeletal eyeball friends. Uh, you've missed some gross bad guys, but you're gonna see plenty of them going forward. Eris, like we got these fun skeletons with eyeballs. Got these muscle sinewy dudes that float around, and I haven't seen another one since. But we have something that is called a bile pile. Oh yeah, not getting to Earthbound until later in life for sure. But I mean, I still got to it. So yeah, the Torment Peak lives up to its name in terms of like music, appearance, also the fact that it's sealed away because of somebody named the FLESHMANCER, and I get an idea of what the FLESHMANCER's about now. You got like these tendrils and guts coming out of rocks, and it's definitely a gnarly place here. But still nothing as bad as that stupid prog rock drummer we had to deal with the other day. Yeah, it's a yeah. The as fun as the demo is, it's got me super hyped for 2022 when the full game comes out. Like I cannot wait to see what Sabotage does um, with this game, given all the time they're going to be putting into it. Like if this is what they put out for a pre-alpha just to help some backers get hyped, I can only imagine what we're going to get for a finished game. All right. I do like that I'm always an explorer in these games, instead of going like straight for things. But this game actually seems to reward that. My apologies if I get a little bit choppy here in a second. I have um, I have a friend who wants to help stream, but she is not super helpful. If you want to see her, this is my girl Froyo, named after frozen yogurt. And she's trying to play the game with us, but that is not helping us, little lady. Oh, I can hop over these. Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. I missed out on. I second guessed myself and I regret it now. Now I have to fight some bile piles. But yeah, my dog Edmund tried to be a streamer. My son, my dog son Virgil, when I say I'm going to play a game, thinks I'm going to play with him. So we have to tug of war, and both my cats want to also be streamers. So yeah, they try to help. Yeah, cats try to help, and they are too cute for me to not just kind of let them get away with it with what they're doing. Ooh, all right, time to think, get some healing in here. All right, we've hit them both for a decent amount, so I'm hoping we can just at least get one of these things finished off before it, yeah, spits its guts at us. Gut geysers. They are gross creatures, and they just keep. Oh, all right. I know you just healed Zale, but let's let's go back to that. I severely underestimated the strength of these things when we only fought one at the beginning. They're a lot stronger than I thought they'd be. Oof. If I can get a couple shields on, just so we can get through this fight. They can take a. They really can take punishment. Sorry if I'm just a little silent. I'm getting just faced by these creatures, so I'll get back to chat in just a second. I just want to make sure I have a game left to stream. Those are all like games I've seen. Like I haven't played Overwatch in a while. I actually recently picked up Valorant, which seems to be the new hotness. It reminds me of Counter-Strike in a lot of ways, but I still do love Overwatch and really should probably get back to it. I have not played a lot since they added Doomfist. Um, but I don't know how. So I don't know how they still stack up. But my mains were always your heavies, like your Roadhog and stuff like that in Overwatch. So I might actually stream that just so I have people to play with, which would be great. Same with I have Diablo 3. I picked it up actually at the start of this global pandemic, and then never got around to playing it because I haven't played it in so long. Um, so I really, yeah, I think I would pick up. I notice a lot of people. For anybody in the stream who doesn't know, I'm also a live action role player. I do LARPs, and recently some people from our LARP have been. A lot of people from my LARP I've noticed have been, because we can't get out and hit each other with real swords, picking back up the Diablo 3 as a way to wreck. So yeah, we will definitely play ours for sure. That sounds really fun. And I know Juicebox also loves Overwatch and Diablo style games, so we can get a real good group going. I think it'll be really fun. It looks like Synth that also plays. So yeah, D3 might be the way to go. Yesterday we were talking. I have to still power that up. Yesterday we were talking about games to stream also. RPGs after this, and so I'm kind of cycling through different games and seeing what people like to watch or join in on. But I think I'm also going to probably do a stream of the new Nier game because it's this highly touted game that I never actually played. In addition to that, but yeah, definitely, I think Diablo 3 is probably high on the list. As many people want to play, like half everybody chatting right now seems like they're down for it. So that's rad. No, I'm not doing damage, but I just want to power up tack so we can get through these fights faster. There's a lot of not so fun friends. Oh, I didn't even see somebody over there. All right. So get that shield up. And think for Zale here, we gotta. It's taking a minute to think, but I think even though we can destroy somebody with the, we can get our SP back up. I think getting something dead. This bile pile, these things messed me up last fight. I think we want to get that out of here, like now. Yeah. So it when you do that, when I knock those little like floating like spheres out of things from hitting them with a normal attack, if I power up, I can power up to 3 times. If I power her up before I cast it, she puts more shields out. I got 2 extra this time. I can get it up to actually 4 shields if I'm doing it right. I think we're just going to have to... Yeah, these things have a ton of life, so I want to... Yeah, there we go. Don't want to deal with those multi-shotting suckers. Although, he's getting low on HP, but as long as she's still going, I think we should be fine. Get some more of those orbs out. Come on. More flesh shields. Ugh. Of course. So I think we have... Yeah, I have to have him punch this guy so we can get the SP out. Oh, why? All right. 2 HP. Barely holding on. But he can heal himself this round, so... We'll just take one of these orbs. Heal him back up. That way I can leave an orb out for Val to do Reckon. Yeah. Really powered up her attack, so I... But yeah. I'm going to go ahead and try the Moonerang again. Yeah. I've yet to be able to time the Moonerang out yet. Like, it has this cool thing where if I time it right, I can bounce it off of creatures, but I'm still practicing my timing. All right. Think... Yeah, that should finish him off. Nice. Leveled up again. Nice. I'm not going to bother to heal since I think we, even with the flesh shields, we should be able to kill this without dying. That way we can make sure we have decent SP for future fights. Although we'll probably rest after this one looking at our HP anyway. So, knock off that last flesh shield. There we go. And you are done for. I keep passing on hit points thinking defense is better, but I think for her, definitely need that staying power. And in case anyone wasn't on the stream yesterday, when one of your characters knocks out, if you can live for 3 turns with the other one, they revive. So having one that could definitely make it is good. But still, best defense is a good offense. That's my RPG take, basically always. All right, let's go ahead and rest. I like how the scene changes to match the runes. That's cool. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably indoors. He's not as energetic. When we were outside, he was doing push-ups, poking fire. In the cave, he was just kind of relaxing. Um, there's got to be something around here, right? I mean, I tried this and nothing happened. And that's the way we came in. Hmm. Well, one of the bonuses of this game is that enemies stay dead on the map. I learned from the last map, so at least... Oh, we activated this. Nice. Yeah, so driving around earlier today, just, kind of other things happening is, I mean, it's been out for a few weeks, but I don't know if anybody in the chat's familiar. One of my favorite bands, AFI. It started as hardcore, like East Bay punk, and the sounds changed a lot. They were big in the emo scene, but Davey Havoc, who's the lead singer, really great musician, really changed up style with AFI. Has a second band. It's a synthwave style band, like dark synthwave style music, called Black Audio. BLA. Um, Put a Q in there before the K. Black Audio. They actually put out a summer EP called Under Black Palms, and it is a fantastic synthwave album for people who are kind of into that. And it's been a while. I got a car recently, which means I've been a lot more music on the go. Curious what other people are listening to, just kind of broaden my musical horizons beyond just what Spotify wants me to listen to or what I already listen to. So what's everybody else listening to this late summer? It's late summer and COVID times. Zale. Pong. Does Pong actually have a soundtrack, or do you just sit around listening to beep, boop, beep? Little flurry of butts. I am not often seeing a bunch of little furry butts. Oh no, I take that back. I have 4 animals. I often see furry butts, Val. Oh, monkeys. Oh, these remind me of running into Moogles in Final Fantasy VI. Not quite as cute as Moogles, but upbeat music out of nowhere in a horrific situation. Oh, gorillas! I said monkeys. I should have read their names. I can shoot tiny little suns too. What a jerk. Who left instead of saving your mom, kids? Yeah, very rude. I agree. So rude. I was thinking the same thing, so please, Val, let us keep one. I mean, we don't want to take them from their mother, so if they want to join us, they can, though, I say. I hope their mother's not some horrific beast. Oh, their mother's going to be a horrific beast. The Fleshmancer's going to have done some Full Metal Alchemist BS, isn't he? I think the lot's being kept from you. Some of redacted stuff implies that to me, at least. Thanks for the recommendation. That's definitely something I'll check out. I unfortunately haven't integrated any music with my stream yet. I need to actually do that so that I can have. I mean, with this, I want the games music going, but for when like I do Minecraft and MMOs, I'd love to get it so I could let people like pick what music's playing with those games. Game like this has an amazing soundtrack. I want people to enjoy that though. But I will for sure check out that link after stream or at the end of stream maybe. I mean, I see nothing these baby girls are saying that is wrong. They kind of remind me of my smallest, most needy boy, Edmund. His little Lhasa Apso. I believe I've thrown a picture of him out on Instagram. He's a little sad boy in a cone right now, but these guys definitely remind me of my Edmund. All right, we'll find your mom, kids. Don't worry. All right. Back to just terrible. Just ominous and fleshy BS and oh yeah. Oh, she has vines on her, but it doesn't look like she got like a Full Metal Alchemist. No Shou Tucker stuff going on quite here. So the Fleshmancer not as bad as Shou Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist. Where did the Fleshmancer go, I wonder? Probably won't find out in the demo. Oh, your babies are being used as food. Oh. Alright, we're good at taking care of curses. I think. I assume. I feel like I'm good at taking care of curses. No, I'm going to help you. Do I get a choice here? Hopefully I get a choice, but I get what she's putting down, but I don't want to leave the matriarch here so her babies get nommed. Fuck, damn you, Fleshmancer is right. Okay, at least I can save this baby from getting eaten. That's, I would say, good news. Let's, yeah, we're gonna rescue him. I mean, I see the whirlpool. I just make sure I wasn't missing anything. So here we go. Nothing like swimming in just blood, maybe? Bones, yeah. Good, good times. I think we have another boss fight coming up, and I rested, so we're good if that's the case. We're gonna save you, little guy. I'm not gonna let some stupid dweller, whatever that is, eat you. I'm gonna save you or die trying. I'm not gonna smash Sploob. No, I'm not gonna kill a baby gorilla. Its mom got all Shou Tucker'd to this mountain, and she has to watch her babies get eaten because she's just being used as a broodmare to feed some evil dweller. So I will instead smash the dweller. Or that might have been what you meant. I just a gorilla reminds me of my dog, so I can't smash the little baby. But we can sing our stupid songs about saving children. Not that children and saving is stupid, but it was probably faulty to come here. Now we're gonna do it. Oh. So Papa, I'm not a big fan of Papa Flesh Gorilla, but he looks hecka cool. Really pretty kind of stoked, honestly. That was a really good design for a boss. The drummer dinosaur was cool, but this guy, I don't even know what half the symbols up there mean I'm supposed to do though, so we'll figure it out as we go. Um, think first off the get-go, we just have to hit him with the Kamehameha. I don't know why. It's a good verb. Oh, no, they mentioned, yeah. Because, yeah, the kid said, shoot it with... Ah, okay. Damn. I was hoping we get to fight him. Really cool demo. Again, you guys should check out Sabotage Studio. If you're interested in the game, it's not coming out till 2022. Yeah, probably could have finished it up yesterday. I only had about 45 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just keep the stream going a little bit more. I'll talk about some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and real quick kind of transition my scene though out of having the game here in the background. Chatting. Chatting does not keep my chroma key on, so let me get that adjusted too. There. I mean, it just makes the background black. I guess black's better than just green. I hadn't actually had a chance to set up any additional scenes, so maybe I'll just go back to the main and have the game here in the background so people can give that a look while we talk. So I hope everybody enjoyed who had a chance to watch or enjoyed the parts you got to watch of the demo. It was really fun to play. I'm going to go ahead and be putting out a YouTube video. Obviously, I have nothing on my YouTube channel yet. I've been working on a few different things. What I'm going to do is replay through the demo and kind of put together. I'm going to release the VODs on my VOD channel, but put together kind of an overview of the game. There's a few already out there, but I just want to kind of get that kind of creative juices flowing as far as editing content down. Also put a review out. Like obviously it's a pre-alpha demo for backers, so it's not really the thing to score, but my basic impressions of this being just like a glimpse of what they have to offer. It's got really cool character designs. It's got an amazing soundtrack. It's got all the things you love about retro RPGs, world exploration, and all that, but also like kind of stepped it up a notch. Like it's really feels intuitive in your hands. The systems are modernized, which really is important because those older games are, again, I recommend anyone play Final Fantasy VI for the story if you like that, but it's, the systems are dated and this kind of updates them. And then the modernized like effects on the graphics. Like I've played a lot of RPG Maker RPGs that are amazing, but this one's not RPG Maker. It's like made purely by Sabotage, and they've put a lot of effort just to show like there's going to be puzzles, there's going to be a little bit of platforming, you have character building, really developed world. We had the sexy Squidwards and their sea village. And they talked about things like anxiety. We had our respected elder, the laziest grandpa. We had really cool monster designs from scorpions to fleshy bile pits, the giant ape to the prog rock dinosaur drummer. But yeah, that final boss design that they hit us with, that was cool. Like the mid boss was neat, but that boss was. I wish I could have actually done the fight. Obviously, they showed a bunch of symbols and stuff you can't use, just kind of give you an idea of like, oh, there's gonna be a lot more because they only gave you a few abilities in this one, but like cool systems. Like if one of your characters goes down and the other one can stay up for 3 rounds, your secondary character pops back up. There's a day-night cycle as you explore that unlocks things to explore in the world. A lot of exploration. And if Sabotage is going to put this level of work into a demo that's specifically just for a certain tier and above of backers on Kickstarter, just so they can kind of let people see and give permission to everybody to stream it, make videos of it, take screenshots of it, even in this developmental stage. Like, if this is the effort that goes into a demo, I can only imagine the effort that goes into the game that's going to come out in 2022. And I'm glad they're taking their time because I really think it's going to be worth it. And it's way far off, but I'm looking forward to actually streaming through a game without all the redacted stuff. Yes, my favorite character and plot points were also redacted, like their use of redacted throughout it. I'm going to go ahead and get the stream down. It's been a shorter stream. I wasn't sure how much of the island we had left to explore. I actually didn't want to spoil anything, so I wasn't sure how big the demo was going to be. So even though it's not quite an hour and we're going to go ahead and get down, but tomorrow I'll be back streaming. I'm going to try to stream almost every day this week. I'm going to go get out to the beach with with Juicebox and our dogs, and hopefully get to a secluded part of beach where we can be socially distanced, but also get some like outdoor time before the summer's actually over. But other than that, I'm going to be streaming most nights. Going to looking to get in Diablo 3. Going to be doing Valorant, and I think the big two things coming up I'm going to do is going to do LARP stories from an RP perspective. Um, just telling stories from LARP, but telling them in character, like really kind of getting into that, sharing that live action RP thing for people who are interested in it, who do it, and even those who don't, just kind of telling stories. And the other big thing is, I think tomorrow's goal is to play Elder Scrolls Online. Me and Juicebox both have really high level characters on the PS4, but we picked it up for the PC, even though I have a capture card, but just kind of have a lot of people that played on the PC, so more people to play with. So we'll be probably jumping on, playing with Juicebox tomorrow, playing some Elder Scrolls Online, starting fresh, exploring that beautiful world. So hopefully you guys can, y'all can jump in tomorrow, check out that stream, check out a stream in the future. Going forward, going back to work, I think the goal is going to be to try to stream between 8 and 9. I'm going to find that kind of sweet spot that works for most people, but I just keep your eyes open. I'll try to get a schedule up, but it's looking like 8 or 9 p.m. is going to be the daily going forward, and we might change that as time goes on and see what actually, experiment with times here and there. Yeah, you came back right as I get ready to leave. The demo ended. You missed out a cool boss. I'm gonna clip that final boss design though, Cynthia. So once I get that clip up, or if you just want to fast forward through the stream once it go offline, you should check out that last boss. So yeah, Eris, if you have Elder Scrolls on PS4, we can also play it on that. We only have one capture card though, but if I'm the only one streaming, then we should be able to play with you on that, or play with people on the PC. But definitely doing some Elder Scrolls. But yeah, the final boss design was killer. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for getting sticking with me. I know it's kind of away from streaming for a while, so I'm glad everybody's kind of jumping back in. So have a great evening, and see y'all tomorrow.